I am going to figure out everything there is to figure out about the inner workings of Penny Parker, the inner workings of Babble the Parker, Rabbit the Benny the Rabbit, Babble the inner workings of me. I have compiled a series of personality quizzes and other similar activities, and I'm just gonna do them in a big row. We're just gonna do them in a big row. It's gonna be a big row, and there's gonna be a lot of them, and it's gonna be a big row, and we're gonna have many of them. Recent developments in the Snapcube stream ecosystem have drawn attention to the bunniness. But I have to be honest, guys, I'm self-diagnosed. So first things first, we're getting to the bottom of this. I actually am realizing I don't even know if bunny is an option on this quiz. So if the results are unfavorable, I just want everyone to be cool, okay? Is there a best animal? No. Chat, we all know that's not true, right? Can kids take it? Guys, this is actually really important. Yes, with an adult nearby to explain words that might be new. In a new group, what do you do first? In a new group, what do you mean, like in a new like social group, or do you mean like a new project? Or she's overthinking, that isn't very funny. Like, listen. The anxiety is firing off on all cylinders right now. I'm physically sweating. I asked for the details and rules for, whoa, the whole entire UI just changed? What is going on? What? A plan is missing details. What is your move? Ask calm questions to align people. Calm questions? There's questions such as like, what do you want for breakfast this morning? And then there's questions such as, are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything okay? Which I would not consider a very calm question. How do you handle conflict? Where is get really, really quiet and hide? Pick the line that sounds like you at work. We need a clear target. I have a fresh idea. Show me the data. How does this help the team? Where's let's have fun today? Like, this is how I do all of my work. Weekend planned, be honest. How honest are we talking? Organize, fix, or learn a skill. I like that one of the options is to fix a skill. So it has to be quiet time with close people, because I do spend a lot of my free time playing games quietly, and Joy is close people, and she sits with me a lot when I play video games quietly. So a deadline moves up. What do you do first? Like, why are they giving me a job interview? No, actually, like I'm trying to figure out what animal I am, not how well I can work in your fucking corporate environment. Like what is this? Why did they say kids could take this? It was just to fucking get me. Cut, scope, and move. Houses? I don't know what any of this means. I mean, like, I do. I'm just like, I just don't care. How do you prefer feedback? What is this? This is not my fun animal quiz. Ask me about my favorite dinner, please. A friend is upset. What do you do first? Distract them with a light plan. What does that mean? Do you know how to talk to people at all? I don't, and I feel like I'm better than this. Pick the task style. I hate this. I hate this fucking quiz. Deep work with clear specs. What are you talking about? You must choose between speed and accuracy. I have to. Find a steady. But you said I must choose. You said I have to choose. What do you mean find a steady? You said I have to choose. It's one or the other. What are you fucking talking about? What annoys you the most at work? What do you mean a kid can take this? Oh my God. Like, no. Like, fuck, are you fucking kidding me? No, wrong. Can we at least see what the other options are? No, we can't even look. We, like, fuck this fucking stupid ass quiz. This shit sucks. That was awful. Let's settle this from Neil.fun. And you can use this to judge me or call me out or really be mean to me or nice to me or anything you want. How do you pronounce GIF? Holy moly, I'm right. Is the dress blue and black or white? It's literally blue and black. I'm sorry. No, this question pisses me off. No, it's a factual question. I'm sorry. There actually is a correct answer to that question. What came first, the chicken or the egg? What are you fucking talking? Like, no, that's like, oh, you know what? There's a lot of creationists. Is cereal a soup? This is pissing me off. No, are you kidding me? No, this is just like, this is a joke. Cereal is its own type of food. There's cold cereal and there's hot cereal. There's hot cereal, there's like oatmeal, and there's cold cereal, like dry. No, I'm sorry. Soup is a different fucking thing. No, I'm right. Never mind. I misunderstood the results. I got so mad for no reason. Pepsi or Coke? Like neither? Star Wars or Star Trek? I don't care. Would a dog wear pants like, no, okay, no, it's no like this. There are literally clothes for animals. Are hot dogs a sandwich? Oh, Fuck, this one actually stumps me a little bit. My gut is no, but also, is that just thinking of hot dog as a different category than sandwich without really ever like interrogating that? I think my answer is yes. It is meat and other toppings between two segments of bread. Wow, controversial. I'm just willing to interrogate the motivation behind my beliefs here, okay? Xbox or PlayStation, this shit's easier than ever. And that's saying something because PlayStation is like doing very poorly also. Middle brownie piece or edge piece? Edge piece, edge piece, edge piece, edge piece, easy. I like crispy and crunchy. I'm a big fan of the edge. Sock shoe, what? Oh, I see, Both socks first. Both shoes second. No one does sock shoe. iPhone or Android? I have been using iPhone, since I was a teenager. I actually would vote Android in spite of the fact that I don't daily drive it on my phone. Android is so fucking cool and we need to save it. So someone needs to do something, by the way. It could get a lot worse very soon if nothing is done about the thing that Google is trying to do. Does a straw have one hole or two? Two. If you're talking the technical truth, then yes. A straw has one big hole that goes all the way through it. However, your head has two ear holes. You would say I have two ear holes, even though there's nothing in between. There are very few things that spend any extended amount of time passing through the hole of a donut. But a straw, that's taking a whole journey. A whole journey. All right, moving on. There's a few quizzes on here that I included because they seemed fun, even though I have no fucking clue what this means. So chat, you're gonna have to help me with this one. Which golden era morning musume are you? Circa 2005, 2006, because I stopped when Koharu joined. Beat me, take my blood, whatever. I don't know what any of this means. Morning Musume is one of the biggest, most famous J-pop idol groups of all time.
Oh, well, I'd never heard of him.
You're doing a relay style game with a group of newish friends you think highly of, but when it gets to your turn, you totally blow it. Everyone saw you mess up. Oh God, do they hate you now? Ah! This is actually a kind of experience I have had very recently. I just realized there's 24 questions. Oh my God. Would you ever hit someone if you were really mad at them? OMG, no, never. Do I cry easily? Sometimes. Yeah, like, yeah. Average day and you have zero plans. Your friend texts and asks if you want to hang out. Flip your phone over so you can no longer see incoming messages. You gotta get that shit sorted. I'm sorry, that's... In my heart and soul, I want nothing more than to stay home and not see anyone or do anything or talk to anyone. But the urge to isolate is the mind killer. You have to make the choice that you know logically is going to result in a better mental situation for you, and your day becomes a lot better. Be real with me. Do people think you're mean? There are people out there who just think I'm a bitch. Like, there are people who think I am insanely rude and mean, and I just don't give a shit. So honest to God, it really depends on who you ask. And that's just an exposure thing. That's just having enough people on the planet who know about you to form opinions about you. Sometimes you're gonna get some weird outliers. Which of these is most likely to really get to you? Mean people. It is the easiest thing in the world to be nice and good to people and just understanding and patient. You have to go out of your way to be an emotionally exhausting person. Cruelty is the fucking rot at the center of most things that are going wrong with the world right now. How much do you give a fuck about other people's opinions? I still name search, so gulp. Care a lot, so I offer people a very curated version of myself to attempt to circumvent this, but yes, I care. Oh, God. I try not to care, but I definitely do, and I'll ruminate about it. How dare they, damn do I suck? No, I don't. But, I'm getting better. 11 out of 24, we are not even halfway through, and I just remembered this is all in the interest of a result that I'm not going to understand. Are you straight? I break unimportant laws and stuff subjective. I just have a troublemaker's heart. I don't know why this one feels so pathetic to me. Like, aw. How do you feel about being the center of attention? I don't know, chat, you tell me. I love when a bunch of people are talking about me and to me and saying nice things and are looking at me. Everything I do every day is in the interest of getting attention. I do it kindly and I try not to step on anybody's toes, but I love attention. I just hate it just kind of happens naturally for me. Cause no, I don't think it does. I don't think it happens naturally for me. I try so fucking hard. I will make this about me, clown. No, that's not it, because I'm also cool with not being the center of attention. I don't really care. If I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. I generally couldn't care less. That's not true though, because I do care. There's no answer that accounts for me specifically. The anomaly. The special anomaly that everyone should start talking about. by the way. Where's the answer that applies to my specific circumstance and social dynamics? Hello? Did they even fucking think about me when they were writing this? Chat, am I funny? Yes, and it's intentional. Stop conflating intention with natural. This Stop! I try really fucking hard. I think I'm incidentally funny, but I don't think I'm a comedian or anything, but I'm not unfunny or anything. Can you grow a spine? In a friend group or group chat, you are. God, I just, my God! Stop being longer. Stop having more. Sending messages accidentally from your pocket or because water got on your screen or something. That's a type of friend. I am the friend who is making you watch their movie. I do not get along with. I don't care. I guess I'm choosing magicians. Do you enjoy gossip? Guys, yes. Listen, you have to hear me out. Okay. I always hate these sorts of questions because it's obviously referencing some sort of thing from some media I usually haven't seen, but forgive me because I'm doing it. That's okay. This whole quiz has been that for me. So, yeah, you're good. So imagine you're watching your kind of mean friend do some sort of magic trick. Your friend has to escape the box and crawl through a shaft to the other side of the structure so they can climb down and escape. You are told your friend has 5 minutes to escape the contraption, which will be lit on fire. Also, their mom is there watching too. The structure your friend was meant to escape through is engulfed in flame. The box plummets to the ground and explodes. Everyone seems horrified until your friend hops out with a big grin. It was all a big prank. You guys are all probably pretty scared right now. I'm okay. I hope you like the trick. This is why I fucking hate magicians so fucking much. Like, you literally can't fucking trust a magician. No, I'm sorry. You know what that's called? Fucking emotional manipulation. What friend? They're not my friend anymore. I'm sorry. No, I literally hate my friend right now. Which of these things, if any, are you into? Talking a lot. Yep. Listening a lot. Yep. Video games. Yeah. Anime and manga. Yep. No! Drawing. Getting something on sale. Who doesn't? Hello? Do I breathe? No, I like paying full price for everything. Sorry. Shopping no matter the price. What are you, hello? Like, this is just like, do you experience humanity? Health and wellness. Ew! No, I like candy and sugar. Wow. Like, who is this? How far back in time can you understand English from Dead Language Society? A man takes a train from London to the coast. He's visiting a town called Wolfleet, and he writes it all up like any good travel blogger would. But as his post goes on, his language gets older. Read it and notice where you start to struggle. Then meet me on the other side, and I'll tell you what happened to the language and the blogger. Wait, why is this kind of cool? I took a train to some place whose name I can't pronounce, and then from there I had to hop on a bus. The whole day was shot just getting here. Not gonna lie though, so far it's totally worth it. The window had, it seemed, come open in the night, though I was perfectly certain I had fastened it. I sprang up from the bed to see what was the cause, but I could see nothing in the darkness. The only thing that disturbed my good humor was when I thought, for a brief moment, that I saw the man who accosted me yesterday among the crowd. When I was first come to Wolfleet, I did not see the harbor, for I was weary and would sooner go to the inn. Whoa, wait, oh, did S's used to look like that? That I might fleep. Would you have a fowl, sir? Said he. My hens are fat and lusty, and you may have them cheap. This is so cool. I really like this. Thee appeared from out of the trees that, what the fuck? From out of the prees? What the fuck is a pre? The tree. Wait, he was passing foul of visage, as it seemed to me more foul than any man I had seen in all my life. An Oni man. It only a man of foul visage. 1400 is, oh no. Let's see. I might not flee, for his companions, of whom there were a great number, beset me about, and held in me fast, that I nay should not escape it. What, like, why do I kind of like get it? What the fuck? What that he appeared before me was verily a devil, or so methought. I deem thee to the deep, stranger. Here shalt thou die. Nay, none shall thee weep. Why farest thou with me thus? What trespass have I wrought against thee, that thou demest me so hard a dome. Everybody fucking domestic my dome all day, and I'm just like, what have I wrought thee? Guys, it might be over. This is officially, like, this is the threshold where it becomes completely unreadable to me. Okay, I'm probably not gonna read this whole, like, explanation, but I would encourage you to do that. Oh, baby, I'm so fucking excited for this one. Am I the princess or the pauper? I don't know if we watched the movie together yet. This is past Daniel Reddit. This is to a friend, apparently. It's okay because it's your birthday? Chad, is it my birthday? I didn't know. Oh, 1 of 8, thank God. You wake up from the craziest dream. There have been some worms involved, or possibly space travel. It was crazy AF. You immediately open WhatsApp and tell Daniel this. Which cat is my favorite? Don't make me choose. Big butt cat. You find 100 euros on the ground. What do you do with it? We have a European friend group with a Daniel. That uses WhatsApp to communicate. Use it as toilet paper. I'm not the pooper. The princess of the fairies. I'm a half fairy, half princess. This just means I'm small and can fly, and I'm the princess of the fairies. Cool. Which one am I? I'm the classic princess. Pick your favorite lyrics. I gotta get out of here. Tay-Tay, who's Tay-Tay? Our time will give you something unforgettable. My feelings forever. Daniel. Oh my. Timothy Chalamet. Are these both from Wonka? Are you tired right now? This question is so annoying. What makes you happy? My birthday. Other people's birthdays. Daniel's birthday. Shut your bitch ass up and let's watch the Barbie movie. Like, the quiz is getting, like, pissed off that it's still going. Is this all just a ploy to, like, get information about what to do for Daniel's birthday? Like, what is it? It's such a personal glimpse we're getting into this friend. I almost feel like I shouldn't be here. I've heard Daniel tell me about this place and it sounds cookie-licious. Oh my God. Let's just forget about the princess question and then we can have a happy. I am not the fuck you. No, fuck you. No, fuck off. No, fuck off. 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 No, 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 no. No. Moving on. Which Pacific Northwest salmonid am I? Until now, we looked upon them in despair, knowing we had no way to measure up to these majestic beings. To hold the How often do you dress to impress? Oh yeah, I'm pretty conservative. No, I'm not conservative. I'm just like, it's personal expression, and that's, you know. But I'm not dressing to impress. What? Can you just answer what for every single one? What's more important to you in romance? This is a what for me, honest to God. I just like, what? I just want to be with someone that I love a lot, and I am, so cool. Okay, there's a very confused salmon. There's a salmonid that is very lost and confused at all times. And I'm not gaming the quiz just to get that one. Live fast, die young. I mean, I kind of believe that. I don't think you should die young. I just think, you know, I just think you should be doing things that you care about. Kill me if I sound crazy, but I'd like to live a long time and also do a lot of cool stuff in that time. What are you more concerned about when you gear up to party? Oh, bother. Winnie the Pooh? So far, my experience has been I'm just doing everything to like have the best time possible, but also it hasn't been like reckless, you know? Because that's just not my temperament. Like, effectively and functionally, I end up going more number 2, but also, okay, I'm not the pooper. So, Plankton, how do you feel about it?
Plankton is my very most favorite of foods.
Chat, I'm weird and nasty. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm weird and nasty. I'd also like to know your thoughts on bears. That's pretty good. I'm a coastal cutthroat trout. Encore Hinkus Clarky. You've got one up on your salmon friends. You won't die the moment you find love. I love this. That's the best one so far. Up next, Professor Bonsley's Pokedex Accurate Dual Type Pokemon Personality Type Test. This shit's on Itch.io. This test is 50 questions, all of which involve scenarios that require some imagination. Oh! We're gonna see if we can do it without getting stunlocked, okay? You suspect that a favorite habit of yours is having a bad effect on your body. I've never had this experience before. You need a favor from someone, but you know they've already got a lot on their plate. Like the use of the word need implies a kind of urgency or specialization. I would just make sure they know I am sensitive to the fact that I'm aware of their situation, and I just want you to know it's totally okay to set a boundary here. You know, I'm just all about communication, making sure that they know that I am on their side and that it is. I am happier if they are happy. So please feel free to say no. I promise I will not be offended or anything. I wanted to bring this up. Well, okay, I can't say there's never ever anything wrong with asking, but it's really context specific in a way that's I don't know. We're getting stun locked again. Which of the following would you most likely use as the best evidence to show that you have a healthy lifestyle? My consistent mental stability, my lack of addictive behaviors. If my mental is stable, then what else do I need? My huge breasts. Awesome. It's true. Found out someone you don't like has stopped going to a place that you both normally go to, specifically because they are afraid of running into you. It's good. You're working on something important when you get a text from a friend who wants to hang out right now. I'm into my work, so I pretend like I didn't see the text until it's too late. Uh-oh. I sometimes do this. I'm sorry. It's not. When I make someone a birthday card, but other paper, you realize that you only have a few color markers and random stickers. I love the answers that are like, I refuse the premise of the question. That thing you said doesn't apply to me, so I'm telling you right now, it's ghost type. Like, this person is dead. This person has no experiences, has no feelings, knows nothing, and does nothing. You're having a heated argument with someone you're close to, and they just brought up something that they know you're really sensitive about in a negative light. Nah, I just start crying. I cry. Oh, no! You belong to a subculture that has got a lot of negative mainstream media attention. I definitely don't feel this every single fucking day of my life. This is, gulp. I'm looking within. What has my behavior been? If I'm minding my own business and I'm not hurting anybody and it's like I'm just living my fucking life, like who give a shit? You know, people are stupid. You are a student. I am? No. You have a really big test coming up. I do? No! You're on a first date with someone who barely knows you. Your date asks, what secrets would you be willing to share about yourself? I don't really have any dating experience. Basically, every relationship I've ever had was just like someone I was already friends with. I would never go on a date. I guess that's true. You take an intercontinental train to an unfamiliar city and you realize that some wires got crossed and you don't actually have anywhere to stay. Oh God, fuck, that scares me. I just got really scared. I take the cost hit just so that I feel safe and I have somewhere to go. So I'm finding a nice hotel. What do you feel would be your greatest asset in finding a new job? My extensive and very previous work experience. Gulp, I don't have that. My ability to subtly pad a resume. Gulp, I don't have that. My boldness to fully lie on a resume. Gulp, I don't have that. My above average physical capabilities. Gulp, no. My above average intelligence. Gulp, nope, don't have that. None of these. I would be in pretty big trouble if this happened. For the first time, the bottom one might apply to me. You've been sitting at a desk working on the same thing for several hours and only getting up periodically to use the bathroom. How are you most likely to feel in this moment? I've never felt this before. You're on a first date with someone at a karaoke dance night. I would never go on a date in a place like this. I fucking hate these answers. Like, can you play with me for like 2 seconds, please? You are at an all-you-can-eat buffet that has been paid for by someone else. What? I'm eating. I eat all that I can. Eat as much as feels natural, comfortable. What are you talking? What is it, a question? Is the assumption that I don't want to eat anything? If you're in a social circle that would draw attention to the exact amount that you ate, stop hanging out with people who make you think about things like that. Like, I think you just should start killing people. I think you should kill people and leave. I'm just gonna eat my dinner and my food and thank you. You've been sucked. You have an art form that you love, but you feel that it's too niche to be a viable career. I've never been in this situation. How would you most likely go about making new friends? Guys, this one's hard. You had an idea for an ambitious project that was exciting a month ago, but now you're realizing that you might have bitten off more you can chew. Never felt this before. I'm all in. I'm burning the candle at both ends. It's not good. It's not good for me, but I'm doing it. One last question. Are you a human or a Pokemon? Show my human dex results first. What the fuck? I'm a Pokemon. Show my Pokedex results. That's what I'm here for. Normal grass? No. No. No, 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 no. They're much more happy around humans than other types, but if they feel threatened, they're unlikely to hide their discomfort. Oh, wait a minute. No, that is bunny coded. Maybe that's a personal thing. Maybe I'm seeing it as boring when actually it's you know, regular is not, normal is not bad. Normal is good. We ain't getting that kind of shit from the first fucking animal quiz we took. I'm telling you that much. This one was made for me. The cool evil quiz for Penny. Try your luck. Penny Snapcube only scary warning. So, okay. So first of all, there is a scary warning for this quiz. So don't get scared, and no one else can take this quiz. Okay. If anyone else takes it, we will tell on you and you'll get in big trouble. Are you a creatures fan? Accounting for every creature. This is really hard. There's a lot of nuance here. I don't think there are any bad creatures inherently. I am afraid of bears, but I think bears should be around. I think every creature exists. They're trying to kill my spirit and my belief in the beauty of life. I love creatures. I got turned into this after taking this quiz. Do you fear a similar fate? I'm gonna be honest. I really thought this quiz was only one question. What's your thoughts on bugs and critters? Would you bring one outside if you found it in your home, even if it was gross and scary? Could you be so brave as to show kindness? Guys, I kill bugs sometimes. Now, there are many critters that I do in fact take outside. A caterpillar, a lizard. We actually just recently, we had a lizard in our home and we made its way outside and it was all well and good. Even if it was gross and scary. No, if it's gross and scary, I couldn't be so brave. I'm sorry. What's this look like to you? No, actually, I do think that's some kind of dog. That sucks. You answered everything wrong, cursing you forever with whatever this fucking thing is that I drew. No, I'm doomed forever. I like that drawing. Am I taking the accurate Omegaverse quiz 100% guarantee? Getting a lot of yeses. What's your ideal partner? Social, assertive, obedient, cuddly, independent, funny, motherly. Where would you go for a first date? You're doing a Kahoot with a group. Wait, the beat. Bars. You're doing a Kahoot with a group with a hoop. Best question ever. What is your favorite color? Neutral colors. Like, okay, ask me for my favorite color and then give me options that are all multiple color palettes. Like, what is this? I do like warm colors quite a bit, but I lean pastels. Find out your friends have a group chat excluding you. What do you do? If literally all of my friends I've ever had were in a big group chat without me, I would probably ask what's going on. And they probably say, it's your birthday party. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys. And it's like, fine, right? Pick your ideal superpower. Shapeshifter. Do you platonically flirt with your friends? Absolutely. I'm a big believer in friend flirting. It's like actually my favorite. It's really fucking fun. How do you handle stress? Abuse others about it? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I like to vent to others. I talk to people mostly instead of the abuse thing. I don't know. Maybe like agree to disagree on that. I don't know. You need to go out late at night to go to the store. Pitch black and the street lights are the only source of light. What do you do? Yes and yeah. Like, the question is, what do you do? Yes, I'm buff as fuck. If I need to go somewhere and I'm scared, I'm calling a friend. But like, if it can wait until morning, it's waiting until morning. You are introducing a premise that you are then completely upending immediately the moment you, like, it's just, that. What's your favorite emoticon? Like, actually, it's the open mouth smile. Which country would you move to? No, Canada. Anywhere. Where the fuck is Japan? Like all of the options that I actually would like compel me are not on this fucking list. New Zealand? Is New Zealand any good? Do you like Andrew? No. Oh, no, what a piece of shit loser. What type of clothing do you wear most often? Two very similar questions back to back, I see. I want to be the most fuckable bitch at the grocery store. Misogyn? What are you talking about? I would wear something else if I was more confident. That is not a type of clothing! This quiz is pissing me off! Favorite trope? There was only one bed. Ooh! Found family. Enemies to lovers. What is P? I don't, I get scared when I see an acronym I don't understand. Oh, porn without plot. Oh, that's fine. P with pants. Which of these fanfics would you read based on the tags? Oh God, okay. Graphic depictions of violence, kidnappings, Jesus Christ! Tattoo, flower shop, AU, mild angst, fluff, no beta, we die. Like, what are you talking about? I actually don't think I would read a single one of these. None of it interests me. What fanfic tags do you like? I ain't telling you. Not here. You're walking through a public space and see someone beating up an innocent person. It's just you three there at the moment. The attacker looks to be more muscular than you. I need to do something, right? But I also, I am not good at anything, and so I'm gonna die. So that's cool. Your friend comes out to you. How do you respond? I'm gayer. No, I'm gayer. Sorry. What time of day do you like the most? Morning. I love morning. 8 to 10 in the morning it's just so lovely, and I wish I was there more often. You just been invited to a potluck. Congratulations. Invited. I'm hosting the damn thing. I'm making the main course, obviously. Again, I refuse the premise of the question. I hate your quiz and I hate you, so just die, maybe? What is the first thing you draw? Penis. Among Us. One of your friends OCs, like, actually, that is, I'm drawing Babel. The amount of times I've just idly drawn Babel the rabbit's head on something lately. No, come on. Please, please, please. No, 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 no. Wow, we're at question 41 right now. Can you stop being cute, please? We're here to figure something out. Can you just fucking work with me, like, and start asking me real fucking questions? How do you snore? Oh. I don't think I ever hit the me, but I do hit the snork. A honk is a snork is a, and I'm definitely more of the, I hit the snork way more than the honk. So what is my favorite animal? They ain't got any rabbits or nothing on here. Oh wow, what a fucking surprise. You are the second weakest. What viral squishy am I? Oh my god, random object go! Spoon, glow stick, rubber duck, traffic go, clear, what did you bump? Rubber duck! Do not press this button. I'm pressing the button. Pick any flaw or problem. Do you like or think 6'7" is funny? I do say it for fun. The irony circled back around to being funny within my circles, and it's funny. It's fun to do the hand thing. Box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, box 5, box 6, box 7, box 6, box 7. Holy shit. Dumpling! Yay! Flop. Rat or mouse? Here we fucking go. This is... Oh, shit. Oh, God. Rat. Mouse. 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 Rat. 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 Mouse.
Mouse. Rat.
Mouse. No! I fucking knew I would get this one wrong. Oh, I knew it. I was so close. I did so good, though. Kirby or Yuri? Is this the title of a Kirby song or the title of a work of Yuri fiction? Have a great trip after the credits roll. This one, I feel like, is Yuri. Yes. Okay, thank God. Hunted by the Beast, that's Kirby. Where even weeds won't grow, that's Kirby. My blue garnet, that's Yuri. It gets so lonely here. That's Yuri. Heart of the Woods, that's Kirby. Fuck! The anemone feels the heat. That's Kirby. No, fuck. God damn it, it's the heat. I should, yeah. Marionette Kitchen. I hope that's Yuri. No, god damn it. Sherbet above the sea of fog. That's Kirby. No, what the fuck? Oh, this is hard. Your preferred spiciness for the ultimate choice. That's Yuri. No, it's food. I should have fucking known it's Kirby. Please be happy. Yuri. Love Bullet. Yuri, I know that one. My dear last. That's Kirby. No, fuck. I thought they were trying to get me. Internal struggle. Yuri. No way, Kirby, awesome. Puppet offering, please be Yuri, please be Yuri, please be Yuri, please. No, god damn it. A monster wants to eat me. Please be Yuri, please be Yuri, please be Yuri. Yes, yes! Crescent Moon and Donuts, Kirby. What? Cool. Having watched you all along, that's Yuri. No way. Warning, beware of the dog, Kirby. No way, that's awesome. Oh my god, I gotta play more Kirby. I don't know which one is, I know that's Yuri. I love when I like recognize a title from this because I live with Joy and she's like read a couple of these. The Girls Who Fought the Darkness, that's Yuri. What? I gotta play Kirby! Running Through the New World. Kirby. Fuck! The Beast Spray, please be Yuri, please be Yuri, please be Yuri. Fucking god damn it. Crossing into the Parallel with You, that's Yuri. No, fucking god damn it. A Room for Two, Kirby. No! Rainbows After Storms, Kirby. No, fucking, I'm so bad at this. Liturgy of Holy Submission, please be Yuri. Please, for the love of God. What? Sullied Grace. Yuri. Fucking no! Twin Star Cyclone Runway. That's... What? Subtraction Tautology. That's Yuri, Kirby. Ah! Yearning for Yellow Vroom. Okay, listen, I got over half. The average score is 58. You know, I guess average viewership on Twitch is 2, so. Okay, this is the big one. Which, the amazing digital circus character, do you most resemble? Long results. Are you more of an introvert or an extrovert? You can't give me 2 options and then give me 4 options. What the fuck? Okay. What are your main positive personality traits? No, literally my fucking therapist asked me this question like the other week and I was I was like embarrassed. I like didn't know how to answer. I guess I'm artistic, and I'll prove it later tonight. I'm sitting here being like, guys, I'm not empathetic. I'm sympathetic. I feel bad for people when bad stuff is happening, but I can't feel what they feel. Like, that's the kind of thought process my brain goes through in order to make sure that I can never call myself an empathetic person, you know? How do you handle problems when they show up / appear? Two things that mean the same thing. Get startled, introduced to a stage of shock, withdrawals to safe spaces, or I become super forgetful, completely detached from reality, leaving me practically dependent on others. Oops, this one's kind of awesome. This is kind of cool. How do you handle your feelings from this list the most? Traps my feelings inside my head until everything, okay. Completely refuses to, nope. Locks my negative emotions away, nope. I shut down my cognitive awareness, nope. Lacks any emotional filters or coping mechanisms, nope. I view my own feelings as annoying, nope. I convert all negative energy into being loud and boisterous. So if you want to get Kane in the quiz, you answer this one. None. None. None! None! Like none! I am getting loud and boisterous when faced with a problem. Wait, hold on. How do you respond when someone completely disregards and steps over your boundaries? This is such a bad vibe. Like, this quiz is making me so fucking sad. If you see someone drop a valuable object on the ground. No, stop. It's the 100 euros question again. I don't want to think about this again. God, these fucking paragraphs, man. I would pick it up instantly and run after the person, calling out to them and handing the object to them with a warm smile. I am driven by this deep sense of social responsibility. I would give the person their item back because I want to be Ragatha. I am Ragatha! What does your bedroom look like? The Ragatha picture, the Jax picture, the Pomni picture. My bedroom is not strangely existential. I'm sorry. My room is melodramatic and artistic. What are you talking about? Which character's room from the amazing digital circus where they have rooms do you stay in? I'm trying to settle down. Like, this is written by a kid, obviously. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I just wish I could be Ragatha. How do you handle it when you have to wake up for the morning? Where's check my phone? And then become like very lucid about the fact that the first thing I did in the morning was check my phone. And then I like feel guilty about that. And then I'm just like, oh man, I really gotta stop doing that. It's bad for my mental. And then I think, oh man, I should brush my teeth. And then it takes me 15 more minutes to pull the covers off of me, much less step out of my bed. And sometimes that 15 minutes turns into 2 hours. Freebie, what's your favorite piece of fan art from this list? Oh, wait, these are cute. I like these a lot. I love this tiny Pomni. I love this tiny Pomni. That's awesome. No, I'm not Kinger. I'm sorry. No, I'm not Kinger. I'm not Kinger. This is not a personality test. This is a test of my knowledge and my skill and my understanding of the world around me. Are you ready? Do I know what Goku looks like? What is the name of this character? This one's Goku. Fucking god damn it, in one I already missed it. Character on the right is Gohan, Goku's eldest son. What is the name of the character on the left? Then the one on the left can't be Goku. They have fusions, right? So there can be characters that are 2 characters fused together, which means this could be Gotenks. There's some time travel shenanigans going on. That's Goku. In the first episode of Dragon Ball GT, Goku's turned back into a child by the power of marketability. What the fuck? That's awesome. Which of these characters is Goku? This is a trick question. This one's a trick. Fucking god damn it. Is this Goku? Dragon Ball as fuck. No, this is, no, wait. This is, yes. No, wait. No, hold on. This is, no, wait. This is, no, this isn't. No, this isn't. This isn't Goku. No, wait. No, it's Goku. No, wait. What is a trick fucking question? I hate you! How much of this character is Goku? Actually fuck yourself. Like, actually go fuck yourself. No, of course, it's a trick question, of course. It's Gotenks, the fusion of... No, it's actually created by 2 people, each one of whom is Goku. So which fucking percentage is it? Is it 50? Just 50? Which of the characters is made of the least amount of Goku? So probably this one. Which of the characters is Goku? I'm giving up. No, these are all the same guy. No, this is all different guys of the same guy. All of these are the same guy, just as different guys, and they're all of a different guy. So it's basically the same guy. Devon, I'm using my phone a friend.
Penny.
Help.
I feel like this quiz is doing damage to you.
I'm so scared.
There's a distinguishing feature on the body.
This is a scar face on the face.
Is that Goku?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay,
No?
okay. So these old ass pictures cannot be Goku.
But Goku does sometimes have a scar on his cheek?
No.
I'm confused.
No.
Help.
No. No. Goku removed his tail to stop turning into an ape at a certain point.
What?
Now he can wish for it back.
I didn't know he ever had a tail ever.
Yeah, so you see that furry little belt wrapped around?
That's his tail? That's a tail?
That's actually the tail.
So it's D?
This is your only phone a friend. Goodbye.
Bye. I'm scared again. It's yay! Yay! It worked! Yay! This is Goku's dad. What's his name? Trick question. Yes. Okay. Is Goku in this image? What if Goku is going on like a magic school bus Miss Frizzle journey through the lower intestines of this character? Yes. He's in this image. Ah! I did it! He swallowed! Yay! I think I did pretty good. 40%. Which early Christian heresy are you? One of 11. Fuck yeah. Also, that was the weirdest sound I think I've ever made with my mouth ever. Walking down a country road, you are overtaken by a group of bandits who threaten you with a staple gun and demand that you turn over all your money, electronics, and pomegranates. How fucking random is this? Defend yourself with a flamethrower? What? But why would I have a, why would I, oh, but come on. Why would I have a flamethrower? What? But if I have a, but then what? If I have a flamethrower, I'm using the fucking flamethrower. Which of these is your favorite logico-rhetorical fallacies? Ooh, wait, I love these. I love circular reasoning. Yep, that's my favorite. You wake up one morning to find yourself inside a lemon. Oh my God, this quiz is fucking, I can't believe this. Where's say what the fuck is going on and start screaming? Which of these is your, I don't trust that you're gonna know me well enough to give me the answer if you don't ask me a real thing. Please, I don't know who any of these guys are. Listen to Vag Holmbo. James and John. My favorite fascicle of the Montpellier Code has to be 6-7. What holds you back from accepting the decree of the Council of Chalcedon? I find the council's attempt to impose uniform doctrinal standards inherently imperialist. That third option is so Zooble. What annoyed you most about this quiz? The fucking pomegranates. Stupid. It's stupid. Docetism is the belief that Christ only seemed to be a human and that his physical body was an illusion. You don't know me. You didn't even fucking try to know me. You didn't ask me a single real fucking question that entire time. How autistic am I? Let's go. To be honest, I don't think the RAADS-R is needed. It's no longer, is Penny autistic? The question is, what's the forecast? What's it looking like? I'm gonna see what my high score in autism is today. I often use words and phrases from movies and television conversations. No, true now and when I was young. Like, I can't fucking stop myself. I'm often surprised when others tell me I have been rude. Oops. Sometimes I talk too loudly or too softly and I am not aware of it. Definitely, I had like volume control problems when I was a kid. I so frequently ran into a situation where someone was like, hey, you are shouting.
I am not shouting. I am talking.
I have a hard time figuring out what some phrases mean, like you are the apple of my eye. That's always been a thing. I, to this day, actually don't know what you are the apple of my eye means. I focus on details rather than the overall idea. I don't know where you would get that impression. Maybe stop accusing me of insane shit. And that's if you want to get jacks, you pick that one. I'd rather go out to eat in a restaurant by myself than with someone I know. Never true. Eating with other people is like one of the best things you can do as a human being. It's actually one of the best reasons to be alive. I am very sensitive to the way my clothes feel when I touch them. How they feel is more important to me than how they look. For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Abso-fucking-lutely, yes. Like, I feel my shirt on me right now and I hate it. Like, it's like... I like to copy the way certain people speak and act. It helps me appear more normal. I'm a mannerism sponge. Like, it's actually like most of the things I say I got from somebody else. I have to act normal to please other people and make them like me. As like a belief system? Yeah, like this is the do you mask. I honestly think I was way more shameless as a kid because I grew up evangelical and like there are things in evangelicalism that are like the cool kind of weird and like you're not like other kids and you're gonna do great things someday, right? There's that shit. And then there's like, one day I got really into My Little Pony. That was kind of a weird moment. That people didn't like that very much. Like you're weird in a way that breaks social expectation. That was a hesitation that was learned, right? I would say true only now because I learned a lot of shame. Meeting new people is usually easy for me. Nope. Like I just don't know what to do with myself. I'm sorry. Like I can't hold a conversation for the life of me and I'm so sorry if I've ever spoken to you I get highly confused when someone interrupts me when I'm talking about something I'm very interested in. Oh my God, yeah. Like confused specifically is such a specific, and it's real. Like it's like, yeah, why'd you stagger me? Like my attack got parried. I like having a conversation with several people, for instance, around a dinner table, at school, or at work. These are 3 different situations. One of them is awesome and lovely, and the other 2 make me want to rip my hair out. I take things too literally. Again, can you stop accusing me of crazy shit with no evidence, please? Some ordinary textures that do not bother others feel very offensive when they touch my skin. Yes, 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 yes. There are certain, like, textures of couch. Like, if I rub my palm across it, it actually feels like textures of couch. I literally, like, I will actually, like, even just thinking about it makes me want to, like, just throw up. I speak with a normal rhythm. What's a normal rhythm? Phrase, I've got you under my skin, makes me uncomfortable. Literally, yes. No, I can't help but just picture something crawling under my skin, and it makes me want to just scream. I can see in my mind the exact detail things that I am interested in. Well, I did just start picturing Sam Raimi Spider-Man. I cannot tell if someone is interested or bored with what I am saying. The amount of times I get, like, emotionally embarrassed on stream when I realize I'm on a tangent about some niche shit that I like, and chat doesn't, like, give a shit. Feel very comfortable with dating or being in social situations with others. No, I never fear. I do certain things with my hands over and over again, like flapping, twirling sticks or strings, waving things about. Yes. Oh my fucking God. The amount of earbuds that I just broke because I kept spinning them in a circle. I have never been interested in what most of the people I know consider interesting. Actually, true only when I was younger than 16, I want to say. Sports, theology, ministry, construction. I thankfully found a scenario where I'm able to thrive in an environment full of like-minded people that are also autistic. Palms me to spin around or to rock in a chair. You are not gonna fucking believe what I am doing in this chair right now. The phrase he wears his heart on his sleeve does not make sense to me. I mean, I'm gonna say never true. I feel like it's pretty easy to, I do know what it means, but it's also hard to say because I've known what it means for such a long time that I have no memory of not knowing what it means. 6, 7! I can tell when someone says one thing but means something else. No, never true. Tell me what you fucking mean, please. Like, can you please be clear to me? If you are telling me something, you better fucking mean what you were saying, so help me God. I don't like to be hugged or held. Ooh, definitely true when I was younger, actually. Like, I was fine with it. But, you know, sometimes I would, like, wrestle out of being, like, hugged or, like, held by my mom or something. And then sometimes, right after doing so, I would be like, but she loves me and I shouldn't have done that. And, like, I would actually, like, feel really, really bad. Nowadays, if I'm friends with somebody, they could be all over me and I don't give a shit. Like, I like it a lot. I love cuddle piles. I love big hugs. When I go somewhere, I have to follow a familiar route or I get very confused and upset. No, actually, like, I'm very bad with direction. I mean, there's this story where it was, like, it was my birthday, and it was also the first day of school, and it was at a school that I hated. I had to walk to school. I forgot the way back, and I ended up straight up walking for like 3 hours straight through my entire like town. And it was my birthday, and it started raining. I ended up at a Whataburger, and then I see my mom's car pull around, and it's like, where have you been? We're going to Vallarta's for your birthday dinner. Where have you been? It is difficult to figure out what other people expect of me. Yep. I like to have close friends. Yep. I tend to point out other people's mistakes. It really fucking bugs me when someone quotes a movie wrong or says a song lyric in the wrong order. You super sorry. Joy, I'm so sorry. And also, I need you to be proud of me because the amount of times that I do it is a fucking fraction compared to the amount of times I don't do it and I secretly want to. Let's see that score. Gah. Okay. Your responses show stronger alignment with autism-related traits and may warrant fuller clinical interpretation within the context of your broader life experience. That's okay. I'm good. Thank you. I was gonna do the gender gauntlet, but I'm at question 2,649, and there's still more. So we can do that next time. How do you snore? Sock shoe, sock shoe, sock shoe, sock shoe.